commercial businesses and stuff over there. Right across the street is actually a bar. And oh no! Wow, this is a deep hole, man. This is part 15 of Spyro the Dragon. Hey, I was gonna say Nork Cave. It's not. It's Nork Cove. We're off to a great start already. So, check it out. Look at this spinning rotation we got going on here. This is the last little section of the game. I'm fairly confident this may or may not be the last recording session we do for this game, so cherish the shirt I'm wearing and this environment that we're in, even though the environment doesn't necessarily change all that much during recording session, although my attire certainly does. But enjoy this attire, because this will probably be the last you'll see me in while playing this game. And you might be asking yourself, Ryan, what the fuck is this? That's not Young and Reckless. If you did not know, I'm much like any other human being. I often wear lounging clothes when I'm just at home, kind of, minding my own business, doing my own thing, because it's lounging clothes and I don't feel like doing anything else. And normally, if I'm gonna do a YouTube video, I will for some reason go through the trouble of putting a Young and Reckless shirt on, because I feel like that's an expectation people have of me. And it's not even like, it's a weird thing, because it's like, it's not, well, okay, I guess expectation would be the wrong word to use. Hold on, let me check. 400, only 2 dragons. And obviously we can't finish up the rest of the homeworld. It's not an expectation, but it's one of those things where if I were to stop wearing Young and Reckless, it would immediately get noticed, probably. So it's not like people give a shit, but it's like when you stop doing it, people would kinda give a shit. You know what I'm saying? But the Let's Plays, it's like, it's just you guys, we're just like, you know what? You and me have gotten to that point of friendship where I can let myself go around you. I think that's what it is for the Let's Plays. So appreciate it. Appreciate that I feel that comfortable around you guys. Because certainly when I'm around the house, I'm not wearing Young and Reckless all the time. Especially because Young and Reckless is fucking expensive. So to wear it as a lounging shirt and not caring that it, not caring if it gets dirty or whatnot, that's, I'm not going to do that. I don't have that kind of money to wear Young and Reckless that frivolously. There we go. I think I nailed that one. That's actually a tough word for me. Didn't know that about myself. There's a lot of things I don't know about myself still. And you as well, probably. There's still lots of things to discover about yourself. Try new things. Explore new avenues. Leave your comfort zone. That's always a fun thing to do, right? People do that. Whoa, dude. I took that guy's entire shirt off. That's kind of enticing, if you will. So what's going on? Not a whole lot, to be honest with you. Some people are asking me what the next Let's Play what's the next Let's Play, or I'm sure you've thought of it. Definitely haven't thought of it. In fact, there's a lot of things I haven't been thinking of. Actually, the one thing I have been, I was about to say, don't I need to get this guy's shirt off first, but I didn't even realize he was already holding TNT, so I guess that's why that worked. That guy didn't even realize I was behind him. Recently I've been more so thinking about other things to do with the channel. Now, the Let's Plays, here's the reason why we still do Let's Plays. Is because they're so easy. There's nothing difficult about recording a Let's Play. There's nothing even difficult about editing a Let's Play. The only reason why mine are somewhat annoying to edit is because I have to go through the whole thing and find a funny little tidbit to put in the beginning. And that's only because I only do that because it's like a nice little piece of flavor to spice them up just a little bit and kind of make Let's Plays mine. Or make a certain uniqueness to it. That's mine. You know what I mean? I think it's real easy for any Joe Blow to just put 30 minutes up from start to finish, have no intro or outro, because that's like legit laziness right there. At that point, you're just syncing your audio, syncing your video if you have it, and just fucking putting it out there for, shits and gigs. I try to make it a little dressed up. Point being, Let's Plays are very easy to do. That's why I still keep them around, even though people constantly ask sometimes, why do you still do them if nobody watches them? Well, some people do, and it's like a fun little select group of hardcore people. That's right, you're hardcore. So good for you. And yeah, it's just easy. And you know what it does? It builds a nice, I'm definitely one of those people that advocates, quality over quantity, but it does build a nice little catalog on the channel. Because now it's gotten to the point where it's so big, some people have asked me, hey, have you Let's Played this before? And I actually have. Before, it's like, oh, of course not, because I've only done, like, fucking 3 games. But now that's not really the case anymore. We've done, like, almost, like, I think, like, over 15 or something. I don't remember. It's funny, I think I had mentioned what number we were at, and now I don't remember whatsoever what the number was. But it's up there. Also, we're already out of lives or sparks, so that's wonderful. I would actually like to go back and get him back. Can I make this jump? Oh, no, I can't. Alright, well, you live and you learn. So going back to the original point, Let's Plays I'm not entirely concerned about just yet. What I have been concerned about is what other things that I'm going to be doing. It's 2017. I'm slacking on the channel a lot. I want to try and do some cool new stuff, you know? I've always, like, found it, like sometimes I'll, because being a YouTuber, you spend a lot of time on YouTube yourself, which is something I obviously do. Spend a lot of time on YouTube. And I'll often find channels that I really enjoy, but they maybe have not that many subscribers. Or no, they do have tons of subscribers, but their, like, uploads are so infrequent, and you know, they don't commit to the channel. And I always think to myself, like, oh, guy, like, this is such a good idea you're doing. Like, if you just committed to it, you could really have something here. And then I kind of always forget, like, I'm kind of in the same position. It's like, 73,000 subscribers. Like, I could be doing a lot more with this. But I just always commit to just Let's Talk PlayStation and then nothing really else. So I'm trying to figure out other things to commit to it a little bit more. And Let's Plays are kind of a small part to that. If anything, I've been thinking about moving Let's Plays to the weekends and saving the weekday for maybe more, you know, video gamey, you know, industry type stuff. But who knows? We'll play it by what I'm feeling. So there's a little behind the scenes so far. I'm sick. You didn't pay attention to any of the other videos where I said I was sick. If you're a Patreon subscriber, you know I was sick when I uploaded the behind the scenes video the other day. If you're not a Patreon subscriber, yeah, that's something that happened recently. A little behind the scenes video, if you will. Pretty interesting stuff. It's not that interesting, but it's a little something, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Alright, so then I've done everything around here. So let's maybe go somewhere new, because I'm really just, once again, kind of bullshitting myself at this point. Because we're not going to finish this game if I don't actually do something. How, like, no gems. Like, no gems I've found. And, like, look at nuts, like 2 red gems here. 400. Where are all these gems? I'd be very interested to find out where they are. At least they set up some of these, like, really easy for me. Like, look at this. I mean, how can I mess this up? Remember the last few parts where I was like, I should really start watching some of these parts ahead of time or something on somebody else's channel, just to make sure I know what I'm doing. Did I do that? No. Definitely didn't. It's raining like crazy right now, and I thought I saw lightning, which concerns me a little, because I'm right in the middle of a Let's Play, and if this cuts out, I'm not really sure what's going to happen. I know for a fact I'll lose the audio. I know for a fact the gameplay would probably be saved, because it'll just stop right there. I'm not sure. You know what, to be honest, I'd probably just lose everything, which would be kind of shitty. And I've never actually been in a situation where that's happened. Out of all the Let's Plays I've recorded, I've never been in a scenario where I've, like, lost something very integral. Or maybe, I feel like one time it did, but I think I just, like, was able to salvage it or something. But as far as I know, nothing catastrophic has happened. As far as I remember. And if I can't remember it right now, then it must not have been that catastrophic. Am I allowed to hit this with my head? Nope. Well, then how am I going to blow this up? I'm thinking I needed that guy to be alive to blow this up. Welp, let's keep going. And we'll see what happens. I had things to tell you. I'm just trying to... Dude, it's really loud, actually. You might be able to hear it come through the audio. It's windy, too. Really windy. Ah! So what have I been doing? Oh. Not coughing. That's not what I was going to tell you. What I was going to tell you is, so I got an epic story for you, actually. Because we just recently were discussing this a few parts ago. Pokemon Go. Now, I don't want to spend too much time on it, because I know there's some people that really honestly don't give a shit. But we were just talking about it. And I was talking about how I had never fucking seen a Grimer, and it was frustrating me so much that I kept Googling it and everything to try, oh, here we go, and trying to figure out, like, why is he so goddamn rare, like, why is this, like why, you know? I was just getting so fed up with it. So the other night, I'm just at home, I'm doing maintenance on my 55-gallon fish tank, and that's another story we'll get to in a second. But I'm doing maintenance on it, so I'm just draining water out of the tank. I got the TV on. I'm just kind of just doing home stuff. And my apartment is like a spawn. It'll be a decent cluster spawn of like actually a pretty good spawn. Like 4 or 5 Pokemon will spawn here 100% of the time. It's almost always trash, like just Rattatas or something like that. But it is a spawn point. And sometimes I will get lucky and something decent will show up. So I always like to keep it open. Just 24/7. I have my phone on the charger and I'll just like look at it, see what's there. Spawn points for Pokemon will like stay spawned for like 15 minutes from the second they show up. And so I don't have to check it all the time. I can just peep in and out and see what's there. So anyway, I check it, and so if you don't play the game, I'll explain real quick. The tracking system is a little bit different from if you, say, played at launch or never played at all. There's a portion of it called, near... I don't even remember what it's called. But there's a portion of it where you can track them straight up. Like, you can go to where they are, and it will tell you exactly where the Pokemon is. And they're usually, like, near a stop or something, near a Pokestop. And there's another section called Sightings, where you don't know where it is exactly, but all it means is but it's telling you that it's close by. The game won't tell you where the Pokemon is, but it's relatively close by. And so that is what happened. I look at my phone. Sure enough, there's a fucking Grimer on the sighting. So I don't know where it is, but it's there. It's one of those things where it was blackened out because I've never seen it before. But the outline, like, I just saw it right away, and I was like, oh my fucking god, there's a Grimer somewhere! And so it was like fucking gut reaction. Like, I didn't even think about it. I didn't even like consider the fact that it was freezing fucking cold out and there was snow everywhere. I think it was like about 20 degrees or something. None of that came into play here. I immediately grabbed my jacket, my shoes. And it's not even like a thing where I got oh, come on, you fuckface. It's not even a thing where I got layers or anything. I was actually wearing this, just put the jacket over. Usually I'll put the hoodie on, a jacket on, socks and shoes. No, skip the sock bullshit. I just took my shoes, my one jacket, headed out the door. And I immediately started running because I know that there is another spawn point relatively close to some apartments kind of like that are right next to us. And so I ran over there. Nothing. And then Grimer disappears from the sightings, but I'm not concerned because the sighting can only display so many Pokemon, so I wasn't concerned that he despawned or anything like that. I was about to say, these things don't have gems, do they? And I'm just not even and I'm like totally overlooking this. So then nothing. And here's the thing, I also grabbed my car keys because that may need to come into play. So nothing. Then I run back, and I figure, all right, well, I'm definitely wasting time by running for it. So I got in my car right away. Can't wait for the heater, the climate control of the car to kick in or anything like that. You got to go right away. I start driving immediately. And I am somebody that completely advocates keeping your fucking phone down while you are driving. Don't look at it. Don't text. Don't do any of that bullshit. I can't stand that shit. So a little bit of hypocrite here, but I will keep it. I will mention I felt a little okay doing it because it was completely residential. It was at nighttime, roads were dead, and I was going literally 5 miles an hour with hazards on, just to make sure that I was not being a total fucking dickhead, but I was being a total fucking dickhead. I think it is lightning outside. This is kind of making me a little nervous now. And so I drive around this whole neighborhood to, you know, try and get it to pop up, and nothing. Now I'm getting a little bit nervous. But then it got to a point where I'm like, okay, well, it's probably across the street. I didn't really figure it would be across the street right away because that's actually commercial. So there's like, you know, commercial businesses and stuff over there. Right across the street is actually a bar. And, oh no! Wow, this is a deep hole, man. So right away I just thought, alright, well, I guess that's where I'm going. So I drive across. Now I'm in the bar's parking lot. Nothing still. But I'm creeping through the parking lot. Grimer comes up. It's got like 700 CP. I'm like, God damn it, why couldn't you have been easy? But gave him that raspberry, gave him that sweet ultra ball, and it was a one and done. And that was without a doubt just, there was an overwhelmingly large amount of pleasure just released. And you might be wondering what that means entirely, but I'm sure you can figure that out on your own. Rats. Get along. What the hell are you doing? Dude, the one rat just... Dude, Coffee Rat just kicked Luca Rat out of the ball. Did you just see that? It must have been on video. Now you're looking at it, and look at now he's looking like he doesn't know what to do. Like, wow, I was just kicked out of bed. It's so fucked up, man. It's dirty. So, wow, we're 16-something minutes here, and I'm not even done with this level yet. For what it's worth, I got all the dragons. We're almost done with all the gems. Let's hope this works out. I'm actually going a completely different way, too. Jesus Christ, dude. Alright. Nope, that didn't work. How about this one? Really awkward camera angle for that. So I did get my Grimer, and I reached an entirely new level of ecstasy that I didn't know existed. And now I'm walking him. I set him as my buddy, so now I have to walk 3 kilometers to get just... Ooh, what the f... Well... Good thing I got that. I know that annoys people sometimes if I just, you know, blatantly walk past something as if it wasn't even there. And I'm sorry about that, everybody, but sometimes it happens. Okay, so that's... what is up here exactly? Nothing? Alright, moving on. And then there's this way. There's that guy. Okay. Okay. He's dead, and I'm not taking any fucking chances here. Let me get on top of this barrel. Oh, I can't do that. Alright. I was about to say, that might be something that the game doesn't let me even walk over. Finally, a jump that's not bullshit. Seems like all these jumps are like just like near misses, you know? That was good, man. That was really good. I'm happy. But now I gotta walk like over 100 kilometers just to get all the candy necessary for a muck. And then, a few days later, I hatched an Aerodactyl. And I'd never seen an Aerodactyl, never got an Aerodactyl. My only hope was through an egg, and I hatched one finally. So that's actually pretty awesome. That was a pretty good get, I would say. And now I'm only missing 2 Pokemon for the Kanto regional dex, which is good. Hey, 400 out of 400. We're looking pretty tasty here. Let's leave. And I hatched a few of the baby Pokemon. I'm only missing 2 baby Pokemon. Igglybuff and Magby, which I'm not concerned about, because I know how long this game is probably going to live. There's 802 Pokemon, as I've said. The game's really shallow. There's so much they can do with it, so that's why I'm sticking with it. I'm not concerned if I don't catch something right away. Except Grimer was really pissing me off. I'm not concerned if I don't catch something right away or don't hatch something right away, because I'll probably be playing the game for a while, so there's tons of chances for the RNG to hook me up. Now we got all these gems. We got more gems added to this to the homeworld. Now we're going to Twilight Harbor. So hop on in there. So at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling okay. And in terms of Pokemon Sun and Moon, which I am still playing because Jesus. Alright, you guys, you've got to be able to hear this. I mean, the mic's pretty good at trying to, like, take... Oh, dude, that guy's packing. Holy shit. The mic's pretty good at keeping like excess noise out, but you guys totally have to be hearing that for sure. Dude, that guy's cocked and loaded. Do you see that shit? I'm surprised that made the game still pass for an E rating. You would think the use of weaponry. Well, no, because if weaponry usually puts you in the teen category. Granted, it's cartoon violence, but I don't know. I mean, look at this guy. This guy's full range. He just threw a grenade at me. Definitely don't remember this level either. I don't remember anything anymore. I'm not very good. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Still playing Pokemon Sun and Moon, because I had said, like, yeah, I'm going to be playing this game till February fucking easily. But now I'm realizing I probably shouldn't, because of the fact that I'm, like, it's so crazy, but it's like, and we knew about this for a while now, for a few months now we've known about this, but, Nintendo Switch is in March. And I still have to play Final Fantasy 15, I still want to play The Last Guardian, and obviously there's more I want to play, but I'm realizing that's probably all I'm going to realistically be able to get in before Switch, so I probably should move on to those games soon, so I can, enjoy the Switch launch, which, who knows. I mean, we know a few titles that are going to be, like, for sure at launch, but there's a couple of unannounced titles as well, and they are apparently slated for launch, and I'm hoping, like, one's a Pokemon game, or at the very least, one will be relatively soon, but we'd probably hear about that. Or that would probably get leaked much sooner, so if anything, if there is a Pokemon Switch game, it's probably not. It's probably gonna be like much later. I believe the rumor is it would be. I believe the rumor is Sun and Moon in some capacity, like one of the they haven't done so in a while, but they do a hybrid game. They haven't like done one of those hybrid games in a while. Pokemon Platinum was the last one, actually, technically. Either way. Yeah, I gotta get ready for Switch, dude. It's fucking March. It's weird, because you think, oh, a whole new hardware launch, it's gonna be forever until it's ready. But, like, dude, March is, like, right there, so I should probably get a little bit more prepared for that. What's here? Another 400 gems. I'm gonna need both you guys. I hate killing you little rattos, I love you. Hello, how do I blow up that thing? How do I? Thank you for Cosmos. Like Cosmog. Dude, Cosmog has the best fucking cry in Pokemon history. It's so adorable. Don't even care. Don't even care that I'm saying that. It is. It's fucking adorable. I love it. And he won't get in the bag. Why is that? He's a little rebel, that's why. I love the guy for it. Ah, do I need one of these guys or something to blow it up? It seems like a lot of the game so far hasn't been super enemy dependent on getting gems, so I think there's gotta be like some other way to open that. Although I could be wrong. And just like that, I already took 2 hits of damage. So now I need some more sparks. Jesus Christ, these guys, dude, they're just so deadly accurate is the problem. They're wearing the red beignets too. That's what you call that, right? You know how sometimes you say something and you're like, that was right, but then like you kind of think for a second, like, I don't think that was, and if it's not, I sound really fucking stupid. Someone can correct me, that's okay. These videos don't get that many views. That's what I always think too. It's like, it's a good thing not many people do watch these, because it'd be so much more amplified. I think people would be so much more frustrated with the way I play these games and all the talking I do and all the things I miss and overlook. What's the point of this? Okay. I think people would be so much more frustrated if these videos were more popular, I feel like you'd get like a top comment that has like fucking who knows how many thumbs up, and it would be like, dude, you missed that gem, like you suck your dick, like fucking go kill yourself, you fucking piece of shit, like I really hope you die, and then like get reincarnated as like a phoenix or something, like you like do a phoenix style revival and then kill yourself again. And that comment would have just a litany. Oh, that's why you need to do that. And that comment would just have a litany of thumbs up. Bam, look at that. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Almost. I won't go there. I won't go there yet. I don't think I've earned that title just yet. Don't worry, there's other stories I have to tell you, but I don't think we have 6 minutes for it, 5 minutes for it. However much time we're at right now. I'm just glancing over. Well, actually, I want to at least get this part finished soon, so at least I know this episode's banked, and it's not taken away from me by Mother Nature. Because Mother Nature is a cruel beast. She has no sorrow, regret, or remorse for ruining my Let's Play. She just thinks like... Well, she thinks like the YouTube commenter. Like, haha, go fucking die. Piece of shit. Dude, is there like anything like over here? Like... No. As far as I can see. Oh, I knew it. I knew I wasn't gonna make that too. Like, how did I know? Right away I looked at that jump and I'm like, yeah, that's gonna be one of those jumps. That's gonna be one of those horse shit jumps. Where's the other one? I need you. My life. I need you guys in my life too. Thank you for being with me. You guys are, without a doubt, the best thing that ever happened to me. Although I sometimes say that a lot, so I could be just using that loosely at this point. Oh, fuck that up. I thought maybe that would be like an easy... You know, when you go for the super jump and you way overshoot it, and then you can just glide safely down knowing that you have all that extra glide. That's what I was going for. I'm done with these super near jumps anymore. Anyway, as I just said, that's something I often say loosely. Just, that was the best thing that ever happened in my life. Because what I really usually say is that rats are the best thing that ever happened to me. And that's true. They are the best thing that ever happened to me. So, I'm lying to you. Sorry, subscribers. Motherfucker. That would be a good intro. We'll use that one. We probably won't use that one. That's the thing. I don't even think about it. You know, I just do the Let's Play. Whatever happens, happens. And here's how I'll do it. I record all the parts in one night, and then usually the night after, that will be the editing. So it's just I should probably do that first. So it'll be a 2-day process for me. Pretty simple shit. 2 days, and then I get 3 weeks of videos. 3 weeks of Let's Plays. The next night, I won't remember a fucking thing about what I talked about. And... which means I'll have to scan the whole video. And before I used to watch the whole thing to find a good 10 seconds to put before. And after like 2 years of that, it was like, well, this is pretty fucking psychotic and driving me insane because I am doing so much extra work and wasting so much time watching myself play the fucking game I just played the night before. You know? It was just like such a waste of time. And so now I just kind of like jitter through the video real quick and try to find something in like 5 minutes. So there's probably times where I missed good gameplay clips to put in the beginning just purely because I had maybe inched over it, just found something else and said, fuck it, I'll just go with that one. But admittedly, time is precious, and I think that's now the right way to go about it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Must be nice to... Actually, I think about this a lot. It must be real nice to be one of those YouTubers, or even anybody in show business, that is only there for the performing. You know, you can perform, and then you're done. You're not the guy responsible for post-production whatsoever. And I definitely think of it from more of a YouTube angle. Like, if you're one of those big YouTubers who can't afford an editing staff, like, that must be so fucking nice to record and then let somebody else, you know, do the most annoying part about YouTube. But at the same time, 96% it says we're at for the completion. That's nuts. We're almost done. But at the same time, that would concern me still because, and I'm sure everyone else is still like a slightly concerned because people are still particular. You know, you want it to come out a certain way. Like, you want to make sure the video comes out good. And you wonder yourself, like, oh, like if you maybe you do the performing aspect, and then you see the final video, and you think, like, ooh, I would have liked this done a little bit differently, and then then you have the guy go back and edit it the way you want or whatever, but you just have that sort of fear of, like, you're relinquishing the control of how it looks now, and you've got to just pray that the person you've brought on staff to do it is doing it the way you want to do it. Dude, I'm getting fucking filled right now with bullets. Really what they look like is little candy corns, so I'm getting filled with those too. And already I can't take any more damage. Ooh, I thought for sure I was dead, but it doesn't matter anyway because I glided right off. Ooh, you know what, dude? We're kind of almost... Oh, man, we're like pretty much out of time right now, but we're almost done with this level. Fuck. I gotta get out of here. I gotta finish. That'd be nice to finish here. Fucking goddamn it. Taking so much damage. No! Ah, fuck, my phone went off. Is this a good team to buy? Any suggestion? I don't know what the context of that PSN message is, so I'm sorry I can't necessarily give you some showtime on the Let's Play, even though you may or may not probably already, maybe you don't even watch the Let's Play, so it doesn't even matter. Alright, I'm getting just fucking murdered doing it this way. I was gliding right over that guy. Alright, I don't have sparks. I don't think that's enough gems down there. There's no way. Did I get that? Alright. There's no way there's enough gems over here. Oh, wait a minute, there is! That's 10. This is 10. And that's 10. Oh! Oh, Sally. 400 out of 400. Wow, look at that. We actually... This is pretty good. This was a good one. I'm feeling okay about this. And now... You know what? I'm going to save that for the night. We're way overdue, so I'll see you all in part 16.